morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Wednesday the 17th of November. Looking at Bitcoin against the US dollar and the hourly candlesticks, bearish start to the day. Going to see Bitcoin move through the pivot at 67.52 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 62.878. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Bitcoin to break back through to 62,000 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of a broad-based crypto rebound from yesterday's losses, Bitcoin should target the second major resistance level at 65,688 before any pullback. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 57,942 into play. Barring another extended sell-off on the day, however, Bitcoin should avoid sub-57s. Second major support level sits at 55,816. Looking at the EMAs, 50s pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move through the pivot at 67.52 and back through to 62,000 levels to then target resistance levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Ethereum against US dollar, choppy start to the day. Going to need to see Ethereum move through the pivot at 4294. Take a run at the first major resistance level at 4480. Plenty of support is going to be needed for Ethereum to break back through to 4400 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of a broad-based crypto rebound, second major resistance level at 4751 should cap the upside. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 4023 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid sub-3900 levels. Second major support level sits at 3837. Looking at the moving averages, also bearish 50 EMA pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, suggesting further downside ahead. So key would be to move through the pivot at 4294 and back through to 4400 levels to then target resistance levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Litecoin against US dollar, also choppy start. Going to see Litecoin move through the pivot at 239 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 255. Plenty of support will be needed for Litecoin to break back through 250s. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of a broad-based crypto rebound, second major resistance level at 279 should limit the upside. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the 38.2% fib at 223 and the first major support level at 215 into play. Barring another extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should stay close sub 200 levels and the second major support level at 199. Looking at the EMAs, bearish after yesterday's bearish crosses, 50 through the 100 and then through the 200. So key through the early part of the day would be to move through the pivot at 239 and break back through to 250s. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play. Looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, also bearish start. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP move through the pivot 1.1005 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 1.1604. Plenty of support from the broader market is going to be needed for Ripple's XRPs to break out from 1.15s. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap the upside. In the event of a crypto rebound from yesterday's losses, Ripple's XRP should target 1.2s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 1.2320. Failure to move through the pivot will bring the 38.2% fib at 1.0659 and the first major support level at 1.0289 into play. Barring another extended sell-off, Ripple's XRP should avoid sub-1s and the second major support level at 0.9690. Looking at the EMAs, also bearish, 50 pulling further back from the 100 and the 200, with the 100 also pulling back from the 200, signaling further downside ahead. So key would be to move through the pivot at 1.1005 and back through to 1.15 levels. Failure to do that and support levels will be in play.